Hello everyone, TF32 here again, and we are back with another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. So let's dive right into it. I'm sure I've told you the instructions already enough times, so let's get right into this. And we have a terrible spawn right off the bat. We don't have any clues, so we have a cheap guess. I'm gonna guess probably somewhere in Missouri. I don't know why. We'll do Illinois. I don't care. I don't know. We were in Germany. Those are probably the worst kinds of spawns you can get. We got 139 points. Okay, this is better. We are on the road. Alright, we are in the US. Speed zone ahead, 35 miles per hour. And the road we are on, speaking of Illinois, so we're on 155. It's about to be junked with that. So all I have to do is look for Route 155. Illinois 155, and we should be good. We should get like a crud ton of points. We should be close enough by that point. So 251, we're looking for 155. 251, 173, 120, 176, 120, right along Lake Michigan, is it? Reddick. So 113, 115. We gotta be wary of the border of Illinois as well. Illinois. This is U.S. route. There's a town named Belgium. That's beautiful. So 133. Hopefully we can get closer. 130. We're getting further away. 32, 105, 121, 128. 128 is junked with 155. So maybe if we go a little further down. So right here it says Route 3 is that way. Maybe Route 3 will be a bit easier to find. We can find 155 through that. Sounds like a good plan to me. Route 9, we are getting a little close. '94, 96, and there's the Iowa-Illinois border. 164, actually getting real close to my number, which would be 155. 8,963? What the fuck? That's a pretty high number. I don't get high myself, but that is a high number. New Boston. 92. Where's Route 3 or 155? The thing is, if I guess inside Illinois, then I'm gonna be getting a crud ton of points. Route 5, wow, I'm getting close. Route 5. I'm looking all over the goddamn place, but I can't find anything. And what does it say? Lincoln Heritage Trail. And we're looking at the circular numbers, not the square numbers. That is what we would ideally be looking for. We are in the town of Wyoming, Illinois. That is quite beauteous. The thing is, as long as we guess in Illinois, we're getting a good number of points. This might be the wrong guess, but we've got nothing to lose, right? We were down here. There's a little fork in the road right there of Route 3 and 155. So we were on Route 3. Okay, so we got 4,158 points. I knew we were going to get a crud ton of points, but oh fuck. We just went from getting a decent amount of clues to us being given nothing, plus 240 120p. We've got a railroad, I can see that much. Also, what side of the road was that car driving on? I wasn't really paying attention. What side was he driving on? He was driving on the right, so we, I believe, are somewhere in central US. I'm going to take an early guess and say New Mexico. And guess where we weren't? We were in Wyoming. And this will be a quick little game, and I'll get into the real game in a little bit. So, this looks like South America to me, but I would not know for sure unless we have some speed sign or something. This says kilometers, so I would say we're definitely in South America. It could very possibly be Brazil. If there are stop signs that say pare instead of stop, we would most likely be in Brazil. Sarah 45. Marco Gauss. I don't see .br anywhere, although I think that is that like a phone number right there? That looks kind of like a Brazilian phone number. I'm gonna need to do more studies of that in my spare time. Ciudadano. Entrada y saída de vehículos pesados. Vehicles. Escolar. That is the most depressing school bus I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know, I've really got nothing to lose, so let's just guess Brazil. Let's take a look. Hey, we were in Brazil. We were in Mato Grosso. I'm sure at some point I'll invite a friend over and we will play this together, so it'll be a little more dynamic, you know. We'll be able to exchange blows with each other. Of course, we wouldn't be blowing each other, but we would be exchanging our personal knowledge. Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Thailand. Wow, what a surprise. And we didn't actually do too bad. We got 14,906 points. And I've got about 8 seconds left in this recording, so I will see you basically in our next Hello everyone, we are back. We had a pretty bogus round last time. I mean, look at this guess right here. We guessed in the US and we got Germany. Let's hope we don't get a guess like that in this next upcoming game. We are starting a brand new game, and where do we spawn? We are on the road. This is what looks to be North American, specifically the US. Because we got mailboxes, we got people driving on the right side of the road. I wish there would be something on that sign that says where we could be, although I can say I'm quite familiar with this area code here, so I am not willing to say where we could be, but oh, I care, right? We could say that. We could very well be in Massachusetts, because I'm very familiar with that area code. All I have to do is run into some signs that say, oh, look at that, the sun! That says the sun? Like, the Lowell Sun. That is the area I'm in. I'm not willing to say the exact town that I live in, but we could... I can say that I live around that area. I just wonder what road this could be. I feel like a little bit of an idiot because I don't know what road this is, but I really should, because we're kind of in that area. Maybe I'll recognize an intersection when I come to it. 119. Oh, wow. This is not happening right now. Like, is this actually happening? So, guys, I might be able to show you something very interesting if I'm able to get to it. Because I was not expecting to end up right here. Because I am familiar with the towns of Groton and Littleton. I live right around that area. Pepperell and Dunstable is that way, so it looks like 113 is that way. Wait, we're on 113. We're like right on the border of Massachusetts and New Hampshire right now. I can guarantee that. That area code, that just threw me out right away. It's almost as if I didn't need a town name. But I'm gonna go to the Littleton area. So, this is Littleton right here. Where's 113 in this area? I don't see... Pepperell's like sort of out there a little bit. We could, as a matter of fact, be right here, though. So let's see where we were. Look at that. We guessed right on the correct road. So... Littleton, that is the town where I happen to work. So that is why I was familiar with this area. Unfortunately, it looks like we were not in Littleton. But look at that. We are right on the border of New Hampshire and Massachusetts. I'm one of the massholes out there, and I mean, there are tons of massholes out there. What a guess. We're off to a flying start, and... this might not, I mean, it's a flying guess, but we could be anywhere in this country. The thing is, Australia always screws me over, so I'm going to guess probably on the three-way border of South Australia, Northern Territory, and Queensland. So let's see. We were in a different area. We were in New South Wales. That's unfortunate. We guessed 772 miles away. We were in the middle of nowhere, it looks like. The closest place we were to would have been Talimba. Alright. What a flying start, though. That was amazing. Alright, we're in Canada, but now we just need to figure out the province that we're in. Yeah, whenever you see that maximum sign, you can go to Canada right away. The only thing is you need to come up with you actually need to work your way toward what province you could actually be in. So the Little Sun is a local. It's a local newspaper company, and Pepperell, that is in the little area, as one could very well assume. So the maximum is 40 kilometers an hour. Maximum is 12,000 pounds. The only thing I still do not know is the province that we're in. And we immediately warped onto the main road, which is pretty cool. So let's actually work our way toward a guess of where we could be. So what does this say? 16th Avenue, Northwest. And I think we have another sign coming up right here. Prince Albert. Prince Albert. That wouldn't be Alberta, would it? Prince Albert? Prince Albert route. There's St. Albert here. Maybe we could get like another town name that I could be familiar with. I'm not from Canada, obviously, but I am familiar with some areas there, some town names. What's a town name that all of us could know? That's not going to have anything that we need. I don't know what the make map sticky means. I mean, I'm gonna guess somewhere in Alberta right now, but Cook Municipal, Diefenbaker House, Kinsman Water Park. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this. Alright, we have like a welcome to Prince Albert Raider. It doesn't say what province we're in. It could be Prince Albert, Alberta. For all I care. And the thing is, Canada is such a huge place, so if I don't get the exact province that I suspect, if I don't get the exact province, then I don't know what I'm doing with myself here. So let's do a little more searching, shall we? Brown signs, those don't usually do the best thing for us, so I'm not sure if that would have been too terribly useful anyway. It's just attractions, and I'm not familiar with attractions of that sort. You know, I think we're in Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan has the blue signs. So, we got Route 2 coming up there. We have Route 3 coming up here. But where could Route 3 be? Let's try to find Route 3. There's Prince Albert, right there. So all I have to do is guess like somewhere in this area, and we'll be good. Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. That is where we were. We got another flying guess. We were about 2 miles away, 1.9 miles. And I knew we weren't exactly there. We were in a little neighborhood of Prince Albert. I'm not gonna lie, I will not be happy in my life until I have a nice little house in Toronto with a graphic design job and a little Siberian Husky or Golden Retriever. It's a very specific goal, but I think I can do that. But we got another bogus location. Much like getting bogus guesses in Australia, we have bogus guesses in Russia. And I'm not sure if this is... No, this isn't the first guess I've had. This is like the second or third guess I'll have that'll be Russian. Or Ukrainian. So, Russia guesses, those tend to go by very quick because I cannot read Russian. Because that's the only real text you see is the Russian or Ukrainian text. There are other countries that have this text too, yeah, but 90% of the time, or possibly more, and usually more than that, it's gonna be Russia. There are a couple of times where I did actually spawn in Ukraine or Romania. The only thing is, Romania has its own different language. So, Ukraine has it. Looks like Belarus has that as well. But that could be it, honestly, for the countries that have that. Just Belarus, Ukraine, and Russia. And of course, the square area of Ukraine does not even match that of Russia. I just don't think I'm going to get any further clues because I cannot understand the Russian language, and it's huge. The place is fucking huge. So, we'll guess probably West Russia. We'll guess like somewhere in that area. Let's see. Look at that! Speaking of Ukrainian guesses, thankfully we weren't too far off. We got a decent score, 3,618. So far, I think we're at about... probably about 16,000. Wow. 16,000. And, oh, fuck. I gotta get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh, this is shit. Oh, this is such a stupid spawn. That just ultimately wrecked my chances of getting something decent. And there's almost no clues here as to what it could be. Also, I got rid of an annoying contact this morning, so that made me feel really good. She has been ruining my life for the last 4 years. I'm glad to have finally gotten her out of my life. She was a bitch. But moving on. This guess could make me win big time, or screw me over big time. I'm gonna guess somewhere in Europe. I don't even care. No, I don't think that's even an educated guess. I'm gonna guess probably Thailand. Although... Oh, this is such a stupid location where I could guess from, but I think it could be in Cambodia or Thailand, so let's guess where it is. That wrecked me. We were in... Of all the guesses I could guess, we were in... I think it's Pakistan that we're in. I've never had a guess in Pakistan. So our final score was 17,000. Admittedly, it wasn't that bad, but I just got some bullshit locations on here. But I'll probably be back in a little bit with another GeoGuessr episode, so stay tuned. This is TF32, peacing out.